Top gun, shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the Footmode Squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squidard. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
You better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a... Ben swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different days. I guess now we're just strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You in my in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung a heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And this palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician, and if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love with her, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need to know. All I need to know.
Take that pain.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. On the play fake, here's Dart. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
50-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard that sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Austin brought in motion.
19 tight.
On third down, here's a run by Mixon.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Corey, 17, Cup 19.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Daniels starts with a pass. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between...
A big hole. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. For Daniels, last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year. First touchdown pass of his sophomore season.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Giants nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. He'll go play action here with Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Now Mixon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a 3 tight end looks as they have it 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A play fake, now Dart. This one caught by Waller. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Throwing is Dart. He got his man. It's Hill. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Okay, ready?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Go! Let's go!
Throwing. Dart. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. For Jackson Dart, milestone moment, his first NFL career touchdown pass. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product that is DeCorey Krosky-Merritt. And I'm trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
On play action, Daniels. Open man downfield, OBJ. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. He has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play.
Out of shotgun. It's done. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To the air once more is Dart. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Let's go. Ryan, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Mixon. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, set.
Daniels now on 1st down. Laying out, and he made the what a play.
Washington 1st down.
On 1st down, Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, the 1st-round pick, making an instant impact. A sack here in the season opener. Caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Deonte Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Short one there to Okonkwo. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 3rd and 9. The air again is Daniel. Long, incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
10 through 11. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels like
that one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Ready, break!
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is caught side of the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Commander. Great to take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
play fake. Here's Dart. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal.
Mixon will take this in for a Giants touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Williams now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 1.
Trap 60, go!
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Cup 19.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That's complete. He's got OBJ. And he's in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First down, Giants.
On first down, Dart. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Giants first down.
On first and 10, here is Dart. This one caught by Waller. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
First down, New York.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On second down, Dart. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this third quarter. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Austin brought in motion. Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end. It's a touchback.
Here we go, Jack.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. That's complete, and it is Beckham. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second
from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Okay, break. Come on. Set. Pass the 6. Buffalo 18. 18, pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he will get into the end zone. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Moody now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. He will get into the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown, New York. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Daniels now on 1st down. That one incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. Warrior 70.
Now Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On the set.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Washington 1st down.
Even in the air, here's Daniel. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Ready up! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready, go!
Daniels gonna throw again. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Ready.
To the air again is Daniel. This one into the hands of Beckham. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
70 Timberwolves. Rig alert. Rig alert. 18 Cardinals. 19 tight. 19.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. They got this underneath to White. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
No street. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll run with White. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Commanders. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage.
35. Giants 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Rolling to the left. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and short. Here's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They go with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. At the stoppage, just over 50 seconds to go in this one. To the air on on second down. That is caught for 3. And the Giants are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Here we go. First and goal.
18 Cardinals, Cougar 19, 70 Lions.
They'll run here with Mixon. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. There's that man again, another hit. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw is Daniel. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Olsen Adebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Throwing again. Daniel. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Pressure time. No timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Giants are right back in this one.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. One game, one win here in this season opener. So a road win here for the Giants. They move to 1-0.